Workers at Kennedy Space Center in Florida moved the course stage for NASA's second Space Launch System rocket. The Boeing-built course stage weighs about 94 tons 85 metric tons and measures about 212 feet 65 meters. Ground crews lowered the rocket between the Space Launch System's twin solid rocket boosters already stacked on a mobile launch platform. It is the single largest element for NASA's Artemis Roman 2 mission, slated to ferry a crew of astronauts around. This will be the first crewed flight of NASA's Artemis program, which aims to land astronauts on the lunar South Pole and eventually build a sustainable human presence on the Moon. Artemis Roman 2 won't land, but it will carry people to the vicinity of the Moon for the first time since 1972. The program's first crewed lunar landing is penciled in for the Artemis Roman 3 mission. Again, Orion spacecraft will travel to a different facility at Kennedy for fueling, then to another building to meet its launch abort system. Orion will then move to the VAB for stacking atop the Space Launch System. Ahead of the uncrewed SpaceX's Starship and Blue Origin's New Glenn aren't likely to be cleared for crew missions for at least several years. The fully reusable Starship holds immense long-term promise to be significantly cheaper and more capable than a decision on the long-term future of SLS and Orion isn't expected until the Trump administration's nominee for NASA Administrator, Jared Zuckman, takes office after confirmation by the Senate. The most draconian would be cancelling multi-billion-dollar contracts with Boeing, Northrop Grumman, and Lockheed Martin would put NASA on the hook for significant termination costs. These liabilities would be less than the $4.01 billion as the Artemis Roman 2 mission has arrived at the launch site in Florida. The Trump administration will release its fiscal year 2026 budget request in the coming weeks. There are commercial options available to replace the rockets Boeing built.